And hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are up against Heisenberg and our dear departed Harambe. We're climbing the ranks. We're live streaming in case anybody wants to join in while we're doing a live recording and give me bad advice, tell me I'm doing things wrong. Once again, quick supply specialist is something I'm looking at and kind of interested in. This is a really high rush build. And he's got a lot of tanks. But I think that with a crawler build, like you go rolly boys in the back, and then you go crawlers in the middle. And that kind of breaks up your own crawler squad. And then let's, for posterity's sake, get a boy. I could get 2 steel balls. But I think that 2 crawlers would be really fun. And am I going to give them mechanical rage? No. I'm going to give them replication. Starting with a tech on turn 1 seems kind of fun. And he did get more snipers and arc lights. Interesting. So, what does that mean? It means we want more steel balls probably next turn. We can just use $400 steel ball, unless there's something worth buying for upgrades. In which case we put a crawler in the rear, and we just keep kind of surrounding. Pew, pew, pew. Alright, so they're blowing up our guys. The lasers are going off. The crawlers be poking. Maybe making some new crawlers while they're at it. Looks like it. Pew, pew, pew. Whole new swarm coming through here. Zap. Alright, so to tank the first couple rounds of tank shells, I actually think we want to put our next tank squadrons a little further up. Taking deployment specialist because that's incredible for horde building. I can still afford a steel ball though, so he will go in front, and then I'll get. Oh, I cannot afford a steel ball. I have to take a loan. It's an annoying loan that I didn't mean to take. It means next turn I'm basically going to be forced into more crawlers. But hey, deploying extra units means deploying extra units. I kind of want these to make sure that they're offset, so in the future if I make my crawlers faster, they don't get all messed up. Let's see what this happens. They got armor, so that's going to be good against the crawlers. We do have this one squad in the back. And then what we can do is just put 2 squads in this rear side. Basically just enough to mess up whatever's going on. So there's the initial lasers coming through. And now here comes the crawlers with some more lasers in behind. I would say that this is working out pretty good even without the flank. But the flank certainly makes it even better. Little laser. So next turn I'm gonna have $600 minus 300 because I took the loan. Yeah, so it's gonna be just a bunch more crawlers. Unless I get something worthwhile. I'd rather take the smoke bomb than anything, but I don't want to take another loan. We'll take the tech thing. 3 crawlers. Again, I could have gone for some like other level up things, but just feels right to go for crawlers. I'm going horde build, you know it. And we want to get level ups in the future. Maybe just trying to do this to make sure some of them really go for the rear. Okay, he did get a Vulcan. That means more steel balls are required. Mechanical Rage is still worth talking about. He did get an anti-crawler thing, but I got 2 crawlers on this side. So, again, his Helion doing good stuff. It's actually good enough to mess up my steel balls if they didn't lose their HQ. That's where I'll leave that argument. From this, I would say... Well, we're going into the flame here. Still, he seems to be flaming too far forward. And there's the laser. As long as this laser survives... And it will, because we're going to blow up the base, right? No, we just win. I'm sorry, Harambe. How do we make sure you die? Ooh, parasitic ammo. I think you go for advanced fire cult. Well, what do you do? I have $800. I want to do a bunch of level ups. I'm going to do the threat from behind, perhaps. Just to get his boys all messed up. I really think upgrading my units is like a very important thing to do at this point, at this stage. And getting another steel ball, kind of in the center, probably worthwhile. Again, we're going after him. And a couple of marksmen? It's not really what I wanted to go for. But I certainly can. Just put you guys kind of on these side flanks here. They'll take a bit to get into range. So you got more Helion, boys. So I'm gonna need steel balls if we're gonna have a chance at messing them up. I also need to get like healing on my steel balls. I think that will make the biggest difference. Mechanical Rage could also be profitable, just in terms of closing distances faster, but right now we are chilling. Steel balls, baby. Steel balls. Right onto the base. It's great when they split their fire, because then they get that infinity damage stacking higher and higher and higher. I mean, come on, man. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. He's doing a decent job, don't get me wrong, but... Extended range steel ball. I don't really want that. I'd rather take the junior manufacturing dude. Because these are the units I'm buying. Let's get the energy absorption. And let's get a steel ball over here. And a steel ball. There's a lot of leveling up that I want to do, but it just makes more sense. Trust me, it does. To get units, right? Just get a lot of units. The discounts were pretty big just now. So we'll make sure that this unit here gets the upgrade. I don't know that they're going to get anything going on here, but we'll do a little... Yeah, see, you got shooting squad, and they got double taps. Interesting. They also bought extended range for 1 turn. Which, again, is interesting. So here he's shooting at the steel balls. Now he's transitioning over. My balls are going forward. The level 2 ones need to engage, and then they'll start healing based on damage dealt, okay? That's incredibly important. Here they go. Zappy, 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 zappy. These level 3 ones have all the chance to just get around, heal up. The double shot is pretty good on the marksman. I feel confident right now. More leveling up stuff to get. This might... I don't think it'll be it. We could have the steel balls break into crawlers, but that doesn't really make sense either. Giant Hunter will pay itself off very quickly. Let's do a round of upgrading. We have a lot of units that are worthy. Now, the opponent could go for air units. That's the important thing about buying marksmen. It's just getting anti-air capabilities. We could do more of it. I'll start with the steel ball, though, just because. And, yeah, we'll put him over here. I'm okay with this guy aggroing on whomever. And then, yeah, a couple more marksmen. Just to, like... defend against some sort of anti-air threat. Let's get increased health and damage. Gotta get those one-time techs applying to the whole army. He did get the steel balls kind of pinned here, but with these ones coming forward, the sniper did get the shot off. Well, good for him. And there he goes. He's got ground troopers. So that's a pretty good counter to me in a lot of ways. I think that Mechanical Rage is still on the table for being a value prop here. This flank seems to be doing pretty well, though their sniper gang is certainly something. I was hoping we'd get more kills on giants, but certainly did not go down that way. He's speccing into marksman, which is fair. I mean, it's what he probably should be doing. I'm wondering if getting, I mean, aerial specialist into Phoenix, and then what we do is go Phoenix, 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 extended range. What flank? I mean, they did buy a bunch of ground troopers, which is annoying. But Phoenix, 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 extended range. Let's get these upgrades. And as much as I just want to buy another Phoenix, I'm actually going to allow this side to get the support real quick. Instead of buying another Phoenix, I think if I buy another crawler squad, I could bait some of this sniper fire. Could also buy the nuke. Let's buy the nuke. One turn of nuking. I think there's a good chance this just ends the game. We may as well take the cash advance, but what will we get with the cash advance? Speed. Cash advance, +1 deployment. Crawlers, the ones I said I would get on this side. And then 1 turn of speed boost. Okay, so good stuff. They are doing lasering. They're doing flames. They got anti-ground. They're defending themselves well. These Phoeni are chewing through some tanks, which is nice. Oh, there's the nuke. Yeah, I would say that nuke was a pretty big deal for us. These fangs, like, there are quite a few of them. But hey, we're targeting bases and stuff now. So that should be it for them. I don't think that they can do things fast enough. The extra $50 again for giant hunting. I didn't even check to see what they got. They did get aerial specialists as well. They went for top supply specialists. They really thought things were turning in their favor. They might still be, but he only has 1,000 health. This is 500 damage. This is like 200 damage, so it will be close, but I don't think we're gonna get him. Well, I guess he did have the time. Wow, that's good for him. Melting point? No. Parasitic ammo works really well with the Vulcan. It also works really well with the Overlord. I think we go Overlord on this one. With extended range. Overlord again. And I'm okay with these guys kind of going down center line. Perhaps with a crawler squad to back them up. And this one here is the more defended one. You here can... I mean, this might kill them. Hard to say. I guess we can just keep the EMP going down here. It's not going to do very much, but I mean, they could buy something on their ground troops, so we'll try it. Again, I'd like to keep getting these upgrades. These units get super powerful, but we will just trust in the Air Force here. So we're breaking up their shields with our overlords here, which is nice to see. I wouldn't mind getting some wasps as well, just to kind of get production started here. send in Wasp to go take a shot or two, because they're only anti-air. Well, they have Fangs. Never mind, they have a lot of anti-air. But there we go. We are killing giants and stuff on this side. They do need to hold us off. Anti-ground is happening, but the shields are pretty effective. They got me. And this guy survived with, like, nothing. So, Vulcans to kill their ground units, I think, are important, or we're going to lose. I thought I needed other stuff, but no, I need Vulcans. I need Vulcans, perhaps with extended range. Vulcan here as well. Again, I'd really like to level everyone up, but doesn't really make sense to do so, does it? It costs so much. Well, I mean, some of these steel balls are really doing the carry, aren't they? And I'm gonna buy a squad of Fangs just to slowly walk into the battle, okay? Oh, he got a nuke right where I went. Well, that's good for him. He also bought a bunch of shields. This will probably be it then. It was probably it because of the 400 and my 188 health, but I feel like I had this one under wraps, and he was able to hold me off at like next to no health with his top supply specialist, and good for him. I mean, look at these flamethrowers though. They are going to kill a lot of units. The problem is the nuke. It's just gonna be too good. It killed both my freaking motherships, man. That's not good. This flamethrower is really ripping it, but without anything to protect the Phoenix, without enough things for these steel balls to kill, it's a real GG. It's the realest of the GGs. I'm not used to losing, so this is a nice, humbling experience. I really thought I had him on the ropes with that nuke, and he survived with 400 health. So, just goes to show, even when you think you're ahead, sometimes that's what they want you to think. View battlefield. Had I spread these guys out a little bit more, the double overlord, expecting the nuke, because we were at the end game, I think we would have been a lot better. I think that I was ready to go Vulcan instead of Overlord for a turn. And I went, no, let's go Overlord just because I got the aerial specialist. Nah, the Vulcans were the solution to the Fangs. So I'm not sure that they added as much as I thought they were. And had I given them parasitic ammo, they kill a lot of Fangs. All of those Fangs turn into crawlers. I still think Mechanical Rage may have been on the table for usefulness, but then he went into level 3 Vulcans, and that kind of stopped being a thing. Not to mention he was getting best partner for additional marksmen, which had pretty good bonuses. Yeah, I don't know if I ever like these flanks. Sometimes it's good for one round just to get that hit from behind, but after that, I should never have doubled down. Maybe one squad on the other side, but never as much as I did. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Let's go see if this altered our elo or rank at all. It did not. So I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.